What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Today we have another Queen Studios video. It is a preview video. So we're going to be checking out the Captain America half-scale statue that they just revealed. We finally have pricing. Now, there was like a teaser pricing a few days ago that showed $3,100, and collectors were freaking out. They're like, are you freaking kidding me? Aquaman had, fully rooted hair and, what looked like a more detailed base with translucent water. And it just seemed like it was absurdly overpriced. And I think Queen did purposely leak that to test the waters of how much, collectors would be willing to pay for Captain America. And when everyone freaked out, I think Queen is like, whoa, we better give this one to the collectors and lower the price. Now, I thought it would be priced at $2,750. That was my opinion. And when I woke up this morning and saw $2,200, I was like, holy shiz, that is actually really cheap considering what you get. You get glass eyes, silicone skin, polystone body, and for a 3-day pre-order, which is obviously trying to rush people into pre-ordering it, you get an extra battle damage shield. And this is available in the US, so I believe it'll be available through Elite Creature Collectibles and Queen Studios Direct for those who want to order this. So, that's definitely a smart strategy, because obviously holding the hammer, you're going to want the broken shield, because in my opinion, owning the Iron Studios 1/4, whenever I have him holding the hammer, I want the broken shield. So I think if any of you are even slightly considering this, you need to pre-order this within the next 3 days, starting tomorrow, to get that half broken shield. I'm sure some retailers will probably get it, and you'll have more time than that. But if you want to order direct, which is always my preference, then you're going to want to order this in that 3-day time frame to get that, because I think that does make a big deal. It's going to help with resale value, plus I would probably display it 99% of the time if I owned this. So this is like 42 inches tall. It's not super wide or deep, which is nice. So the scene they chose from this is more or less the scene where right before Captain, all the reinforcements came in Endgame, he just grabbed the hammer and said, "Assemble." So it is one of the most epic moments in this series. So check that out. So some people don't like this pose. They think he's posing for a magazine, which I can understand that. This is something you would see on the front of Times Magazine or whatever when you're at Walmart. So I can definitely get that. However, that doesn't bug me personally. I still think it's a cool looking pose. I wish they also gave you a switch out so he wasn't holding the hammer, though, because for me, Captain America is always, just the shield. And I think it would have been great if they could have been, maybe gave you a switch out arm here where his arm was just down with, maybe just a fist or an open palm. So when you have the normal shield, you can also have a normal hand, so you don't always have to represent this exact scene. Now, granted, Endgame was probably Cap's best moments, that and Winter Soldier. So it's definitely extremely cool, but he only had the hammer for 20 minutes out of 9 movies he may have been in. When you think Captain America, you don't think of Thor's hammer, so that's the one reason I would have given him a switch out. Now, it would look weird if this was just a fist. Maybe you could pull it off. I think it'd probably be better to have the arm down. Having the arm up does work with the hammer. Now, let's talk about that likeness. I don't think it's perfect, but I do think it's there. They did do silicone. They have blood. They have glass eyes. So obviously the detail is going to be outstanding. The body's polystone. It kind of reminds me of Aquaman's body a little bit, the way the polystone is done. I personally like mixed media. On my Prime 1 half scales, they're done with mixed media, like the Batman, the Superman, and I prefer that over sculpted, to be honest. I think it's just better. Like a really good fully sculpted or mixed media, I think does a little bit better job. Because that's how it is in real life. You know, Cap's not sculpted on stage, he's wearing a costume. So that's why I feel like, you know, I know it's a lot harder on the factory, probably costs a lot more, so that's why they do fully sculpted. So I doubt we're going to see another Captain America half scale for 10 to 20 years if we do. And if we do see it, it'll probably be by Queen Studios. So I think if you want a Captain America half scale, this is the one to get. Now, if I was continuing collecting half scales, I would probably buy this. The hand does not look silicone, that looks polystone for sure. The shield has some very good weathering. The scratches and the paint looks excellent. Yeah, so that is the switch out. So definitely you're going to want to get that broken shield. So there it is next to a person. It's obviously very big. The base is decent. It's similar to their like Iron Man Mark 7, which we've seen it side by side with that, and they do pair extremely good together, although I've canceled my Mark 7 due to leaning and bad light up, and I'm getting out of half scales. So hopefully this one doesn't have any leaning issues. Because for a half scale, they weigh a ton. To have leaning issues at the very beginning, that thing 1 year down the road is going to be falling over. But this definitely does look really good. I got to give props to Queen. I think they overall did do a fantastic job on this. And it's not going to be super difficult to display, at least width and depth wise. Obviously, you need a lot of height for half scales. But, you know, we now have 2 of the Trinity for Marvel. So if you want to have like a DC Trinity, a Marvel Trinity on each side of your TV or in your theater room, I think that'd be super, super sick. And it's kind of what I had planned originally before I changed everything. Yeah, so look at that. Limited time offer, additional battle damage shield. And then there is more stats on it. So edition size is 700. Now Captain America is obviously very popular. There is a lot of half scale collectors out there who just want the big ones. You know, like this is the one all be all Captain because it's huge. So I can see this selling out, definitely, and probably going up in resale value to 4,000 in aftermarket a few years down the road when it releases. I'm sure production quality will turn out, you know, as good as Aquaman at least, so it'll turn out pretty darn good. As long as there's no leaning issues, then this should definitely be a solid piece. So it definitely gets my stamp of approval, and I think it's awesome. For sure, and I really do like that overall look of it. The only thing I would wish is if they added a switch out unmasked head and an arm without the hammer. Or even an arm holding his mask and then an unmasked head. Imagine that. You know, basically what the 1/4 Iron Studios did, you know, because they had every switch out possible, and I love that. Although, to be honest, the pose I do show mostly is this one with the hammer and the broken shield. You know, that's because that's part of my endgame display. But, you know, they also have the half scale Mark 50, Mark 85. So if you wanted to go all endgame half scales, you do have those options. All they need to do now is Thor. I don't know if they're going to do a fat Thor half scale. Because, I mean, that's not my favorite version of Thor. I like his performance in Ragnarok, but I do prefer him with long hair at the beginning. But yeah, I think this is an awesome statue. It's going to be available at queenstudios.com or queenstudios.show/Captain America. And then also, if you type in Cinemaquette on Google and go to their website, you'll be able to pre-order it. So let's check out Queen's website. Yeah, right now it's not up for pre-order just yet. It will go up tomorrow, but it will be available in the USA. So you can fill out this RSVP. I don't think this is going to sell out in minutes, but I'm sure within the 3 days, it might potentially sell out because of that broken shield. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you plan on picking up this half-scale Captain America? I personally am looking into getting the new Queen 1/4 Thanos. So that is one I am really wanting to get. You know, Thanos is my favorite villain, and I feel like Queen actually did a really good job comparing it. I think it might be better than Iron Studios. The armor detail, the facial detail, I think is just a bit better on queen, so I'm planning on buying it. And I will have this lower, as I showed yesterday. You know, so check out the Iron Studios cap, which I think is absolutely fantastic, by the way. I freaking love this cap. I think it's perfect. So yeah, I do plan on getting Queen 1/4 Thanos. I already found the deluxe, because the deluxe, in my opinion, is a must-have because it includes the helmet and an extra head, and I actually prefer the extra head over the standard head. I like the smirk in his face, so I plan to display that head. But I do need to sell something to afford this extra, you know, expensive purchase. So I'm lowering this price on the half-scale Iron Man. 1,600 shipped. 1,600 shipped for a half-scale Iron Man. So you could display this with that half-scale cap if you don't want Queen. 40 inches tall, Iron Man Mark 7. Comes with custom arc reactor, custom metal COA, working lights, 2 small damages. Only one is visible there. The other one is this metal back thing that you didn't even really see anyways. That thing's worthless, though. You might be able to get it repaired. But yeah, contact me if any of you are interested on that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do join my Facebook group, Flankster Statue Collectors. I post exclusive content and whatnot. And make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. And if you're buying any statues, please use the links below. Talk to you guys next time. Have a great day.